to the King James Virgin, where each and every week my friends Alan and Adam recount Bible stories from their childhoods to me. I've never heard them before. My name is Nick.
I'm Alan.
And I'm Adam.
We were notified from ESPN's The Waj that the Bible battle bracket was coming together.
We're due.
Players were entering the bubble. They're getting tested at the door, their temperature. They've got a self-quarantine for 2 weeks. Some teams got disqualified.
Yep.
The Fire Snakes, 10 of the members tested positive, so they are not joining us in the bubble.
Positive for COVID or for
Yes.
Fire Snake?
Yes.
Did they just like get...
I didn't want to say the thing in case people don't want to talk about it or hear about it.
Aren't people like being kicked off of YouTube for saying it somehow? Or like they're being demonetized, some bullshit like that?
Maybe. Alan, are you familiar with the bubble, the Waj, any of this?
I have no idea what most of you are talking about.
I believe this is the NBA's.
Yeah.
Oh, the whole thing around the NBA restarting.
I'm only familiar with the Ocho.
Okay.
Are you actually familiar with the Ocho?
Yeah, it's from Dodgeball.
Okay.
Yeah, so players have to enter quarantine so they can actually, this is a weird time to host a battle royale.
I'm aware. Yeah, I'm aware of that.
Also,
these people are all dead and or not real. Just so you know.
Sure, I'm building a fiction that our listeners can really sink their teeth into.
I appreciate the world building you're doing here.
Thank you.
Isn't this a weird time to be starting basketball, middle of summer? Am I crazy?
Well, they're continuing the season that was
Truncated.
stopped. Yes.
I see.
Yeah, and then they will presumably start again very soon thereafter if this actually works.
Turns out basketball, not my sport. You know what is my sport?
None.
Movies.
Yeah.
Movie ball.
I'll be very upset that I just don't want to know if any like professional sports teams took out PPP loans. I don't even want to know.
No.
I think the Lakers did.
That's
fuck.
I think that is a thing.
That's unless it was to pay like concessions and janitorial.
It probably wasn't, but I will say that a lot of players are donating the rest of their salary to the employees at the arenas that they're not playing in.
Good.
So
That's something.
All right. Let's
It's nice that
kill
they-
some Bible characters.
They like dabble some.
So I don't really need to set this up too much. I've taken 16 characters that we've talked about in the last 20 episodes. I've arbitrarily ranked them. I don't want to hear any guff about any of the rankings.
There will be guff.
You will pair them against each other in a battle royale of some kind.
Yep.
The two of you, Adam and Alan, will decide on a victor. If you cannot come up to a conclusion, I will be a tiebreaker.
Deal.
Okay. So here we go. Our number 1 seed versus the number 16 seed.
And I need my normal refresher.
Yeah.
Is number 1 the best?
Number 1 is the best.
Okay.
And number 16 is the worst, and they're the least favored.
Yeah, and the idea is that in the bracket,
It's just tradition for me to ask that,
Yes.
but I also don't remember.
you want to whittle it down so that theoretically number 1 and 2 would end up in the championship.
Gotcha.
Together.
See,
I know you have problems with this.
issues.
We go through this.
Like, then just play the last game. Like if you're not getting, like if you're not setting up for an upset, what's the point?
But Adam gambling.
Drama. All right. Fair
and
enough.
drama, sure. Okay. Number 1, Cain, first murderer. Number 16, Gomer, the harlot.
Oh,
I mean, I see what you did there.
I do. So, Cain's good. But I'm gonna go ahead and say that Cain.
Well, evil. Maybe.
Oh, maybe. No. See, I think here's the thing. Cain succeeded out of ignorance and naivete. He didn't know what he was doing. Like no murder had been done before. There was no intent because he didn't have knowledge. Gomer, on the other hand, I'm going to go ahead and say sex workers in general, insanely good athletes, just by definition. And
You can just stop there. I'm going Gomer as well.
yeah, Gomer.
Whoa!
Like, because Cain had to sleep with a sibling.
Yes.
And
By definition.
you know, like
Wild.
they just did not like, I feel like he could be easily seduced or dissuaded. Like Gomer and Cain like had no world experience whatsoever. And Gomer,
out of all the world experience.
Stop
just
the
like
presses.
more
Stop the
knowledge.
presses. Alert the Waj. We've
Yeah.
got a massive upset.
Fucking upset. Seat one.
Cain's a dumb little baby.
Wow.
Yeah.
I totally foresaw Cain v. Samson someday.
Yeah, no, see, you always build this wrong, Nick. Just guff straight from the gate.
Wow. Okay. Gomer advances. Gomer. Shit. Okay. Number 8 v. number 9. Number 8, our first lady, Eve. Number 9, Elisha, bald bear summoner.
Yeah, Elisha.
Yeah, bear.
I'm going on the bald guy.
I mean, like,
He is not a bear.
all I see is like he calls bear. Eve goes, "My husband named that," as she's being ripped to shreds.
I mean,
Well, you think she says that every time she sees anything?
Well, it's more of like she feels personally affronted that the bear, like, we had a thing because
I
my
see.
husband had such good
see.
contact with you.
Eve has been easily persuaded by a snake, a dragon.
True.
And I feel like Elisha has a rage issue.
Big rage issue, or he's the kind of person that like it takes a lot because like he just dealt with his mentor's death. He just like the story that we did specific because we should remind people.
Yes, we can only deal with the stories from the last 20 episodes.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So like he may just be at the breaking point. He's just at that point where he's
Summoning
do anything.
bears.
Yeah.
To kill children.
Correct.
Yeah.
Now
Elisha.
I don't want any
Or a gang of water bandits. Wasn't it?
I don't know.
Am I the only person who remembers this? Because it
Water
was
bandits.
yeah. And Alan had done a bunch of research, and apparently
right.
the reason
Yeah,
that these youths quote unquote was because there was like a water cabal that had like
I thought
lost
you were
power.
talking about like water elementals or something
That'd be interesting.
No, this is I don't want any spoilers, but I presume is this like the most badass thing that he does? Like in terms of of ranking him for a battle? We caught him in a good slice.
There's some other cooler
some violent.
stuff.
The most violent slice. I mean, like I feel like there's some fire and some shit like that.
Yeah. He's got some more stuff.
All right. Elisha advances. Number 5 and number 12. Number 5, the hottie with a body, Ruth. Number 12, the hottie with a beard, St. Wilgefortis.
Oh,
I'm going Ruth. Ruth's a perseverer.
yeah, but Jesus with a beard.
Yeah, but she wished to be ugly.
She did. And it worked.
And then she was torn apart by palm trees?
But
No, that was the other guy.
it
in that
makes
same
you
episode.
wonder what else.
Oh, she was crucified.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right.
It makes you wonder what else she could wish for that would just happen.
I would,
Also, it's not bearded Jesus. It's Jesus in a dress.
yeah, correct. I would love to make an argument for Vilgefortis.
I know you just want it.
Yeah, but I think
Ruth.
Ruth is right. Like Ruth would use her cunning and wiles to re-crucify Vilgefortis.
Yeah, she's a survivor.
All right, Ruth.
All right.
Hot
She's
as
a
the body.
survivor.
Or she'd sleep
gonna
with
make
her
it.
and, seduce her and offer.
Yeah,
Either way, it's Ruth.
mid-coitus, just break the neck.
Wilgefortis might wish for something that would get her out of the Bible battle.
That's true too. And maybe she just forfeit because she wasn't there.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Ruth advances. Number 4 and number 13. Number 4, Hosea. God's little cuck. Versus
Didn't see it coming.
13, Naaman, the leper.
Naaman. Naaman's a military
Yeah, he's like a general or
And like
something.
he was so revered that they overlooked his like skin disorder.
Yeah. And possibly contagious.
Yeah, Naaman is the one who Hosea hires
Yes.
to bang his wife.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh. Correct.
Yeah.
Great.
That was the one time he enjoyed the arrangement that God set up for him. Was with Naaman. It was like that's just a powerful man right there.
Yeah.
Okay. Easy peasy. Naaman, no controversies here.
Not yet. Well, I'm sure we'll get
We'll get there.
one.
Okay. Oh boy. Number 6 and number 11. Number 6, the sneaky military genius and sneaky Bible dropper offer Gideon versus the dum-dum, number 11, Derek. From the Bible Adventures.
Yeah.
Oh, Derek has no idea where the fuck he is.
No.
I'm not convinced that he would show up to the bracket.
No, but he'd be very like amiable and like, oh gosh, golly, like as he was getting the shit beat out of him.
Like, I really got to get going.
Also,
He rolls his ankle on nothing.
yes, but also perhaps a bit of an inventor. Like he might have an Inspector Gadget edge. He made a hang glider.
He did make a
but
successful one.
Gideon's got them, the torches and jars and
and longevity.
trumpets. Is there a Bible adventure of Gideon?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
That seems just perfectly made for it. Like the
would be
bread
good.
rolling down the dream. It's got a dream,
Yeah.
which they love.
Yeah.
It's got the trumpets and the torches.
No, I'm with you. And Moki gets
They
like,
could reuse so many animations.
yeah. And Moki could get like not sure which side he was on.
Yeah, he goes down to the camp as well and like knocks something over.
Totally.
I mean, fuck Derek. It's obviously Gideon. That's not even. Gideon's just like, or Derek's just in the middle of the camp being like,
Yeah. I wonder if anybody's had as much of a anti-Derek bias as this podcast.
no, see, Margot would kick some ass.
Oh yeah, Margot might. And
Well, maybe we'll get there.
I was
We'd
gonna
have a conversation.
Oh God, is Moki in this?
Maybe. Okay.
I forgot that those were some of the episodes.
Me too.
Number 3 versus number 14. Number 3, Adam, first man. Number 14, Abel, first victim. It's his son.
Slash his son.
That makes things interesting.
I feel like people would be emotionally invested in this one.
Oof. I mean, Adam historically willing to throw family under the bus at like the drop of the hat.
Yes. He also has like not a lot of context for what it means to be a parent. No. Like he's also the first parent.
Right. He can literally go, I don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah. Aren't you just another animal I named?
Right. Abel, go.
It's like, well, I'll just make another one. Yeah, I'm going Adam.
This one's
Abel has some skills.
He can raise animals,
Yeah.
but Adam named all that shit.
He named it all,
yeah.
but didn't really do any. Like, we don't know that he has any other
Someone
skills?
theoretically taught Abel, and it was either him or Eve.
Sure. Right. Yeah.
Well, and we don't know how long Adam has existed, so he has probably more like XP.
Sure. There is a point, like if Abel had lived and all these people live for like 900 some years, there is a point that, because presumably you still have kids in like before you're 30. Like, let's just assume let's give him 40.
Well, no, some of them are like 150. Like Abraham was like 150 or something ridiculous.
That's fine, but at some point, like the age difference between you is like 600 and 550.
Right.
Yeah.
Right. I'm still going Adam.
Yeah.
I can't defend it real hard, but
I feel like Adam
We
will
think
get
that
knocked
Adam
out.
has it in him?
He'll get knocked out soon.
I think you're giving Adam more like empathy than he
All right.
deserves.
Okay. Great.
Eh.
I'm fine with that.
Even though it's my namesake, I kind of don't care.
It's not your choice.
No,
Or
I
slash
kick
fault.
Adam's ass. Hey, lips not working today. lips and tongue not engaged.
Lips not working today. Great. Well, Adam moves along. Abel becomes the second victim as well. Well, really the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6th. So,
Well, it's the second time he's died.
yes. And this gets into the Sandman thing, though, because if we tie that in, he does
shit.
keep coming back.
That's true. So, is that what's going to happen? Like, he's just going to keep showing up every round.
And he'll just keep getting killed.
Right.
And Kane's like, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Moving on to number 7 and number 10. Number 7, Samuel. Which we only got a little glimpse of.
He's maybe 10. He's maybe 10.
A child that has a dream and then is important for reasons.
Cute little robes,
Okay.
though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Adorable.
And hair down to his ass because they never cut it.
Right.
Apparently.
V10. Golly. It's Margot.
Yeah, Margot would kick a little kid's ass.
Yeah.
I can see that.
From a strength perspective, cause she actually is a human, unlike Derek and Moki, who are caricatures.
I thought you were going to say unlike Samuel, and I was like, what the
Yeah,
fuck
but-
did I miss?
But she does like
He's a member of the Fae.
she does like that 80s CrossFit or something.
No, I'm saying that she could like physically has no problem. What I'm thinking is she might actually go like, I'm not fighting a fucking kid.
She is in high school.
That's true.
I mean, we
Apparently.
give her credit for being older. She was voiced by a 45-year-old.
I know she comes off as
Yeah.
mid 30s.
I mean, she gets it done though. Like if she comes into the game and it's like, well, you got to kill this kid or he's going to kill you. She's like, well, okay then, snap.
I totally buy that.
And she does have a bit of a Nazi vibe.
She got those boots.
Yeah. Okay, Margot.
Great. Margot advances and on her killing blow on Samuel goes, man, am I right?
Also that.
Yeah, that was. I was. My thing was like she might go like, guys.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
She just channels her inner pent up rage against Moki. Projects Moki onto tiny baby Samuel.
Here's the thing. Do you think that she has pent up rage more against Moki or against Derek? Because it could go either way for me. Moki's annoying, but like
Derek's
Derek,
just useless.
yeah.
We also don't really know their relationship to one another.
Oh, they're fucking.
Okay, great.
I mean,
I mean,
Solved.
they're not.
Right. Well, just like the Bible, we didn't do those episodes in order, so I must have missed.
to be fair, based on all of the video of Derek and Margot is pegging Derek.
Okay. Wow.
No, or like
yeah.
remember, like every single time they show him in bed, he's like fetal position, terrified, and she's
No, it's
just
Moki.
That's Moki.
Yeah, Moki's in fetal position.
Oh, is it? I thought it was
With
Derek.
Derek's with Derek.
Oh,
And
that makes that. That's
Derek's
a lot
just all
sadder.
stretched out.
It is.
Never mind.
Well, let's just keep talking about it because number 2, you guys. It's Moki.
You put Moki at 2?
Hell yeah, I did. Why not?
Why do we let him make these?
It's the one thing I get to do on this show.
They're just awful.
And number 15, Saint Corona. This is the one that was ripped apart by palm trees.
But what did she do to be
Also,
ripped
remember
apart?
that the saint of treasure hunting for some reason.
Right. Because the X of her body parts as they split apart.
Moki would be into that.
Moki also may or may not know magic.
Oh,
He likes
definitely
magic.
doesn't understand how magic works.
He barely understands how like doors work.
It's true.
He literally believes that the problem with his magic was that he used the wrong words the entire time.
He's also like falling down, falling into things, getting almost eaten by animals.
But he is a bit of a con artist because every time they go, he can talk people into giving him free food, like way too much free food.
What else was Corona's vibe? I don't remember what she did. It was a she, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
because it was with the other guy. It's usually with Corona, and I don't remember who the dude was.
Yeah.
But he was a what do you call it? Not a centurion, but a Roman soldier, and they had a thing together.
I don't care. Adam, do you have a strong opinion on this one?
I want to see what Moki does next.
Okay. Yeah, fair. All right.
Great.
Let's throw the fight.
Okay, we pay off Saint Corona
Yep.
to.
We bring some palm trees.
Yeah, and she. I'm out.
Great. Moki advances.
Just so we can be killed by someone better in the next match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No games.
Well, here we are at, that brings us to round 2. So we're at number 16 versus number 9. We've got a lot of upsets. My power rankings were off.
As always.
Oh, that's some guff right there.
It is
Are
guff.
you gonna let the guff stand?
I can't throw anything
know.
back at Alan because he's just reading the Bible, which is a bullshit book. He's not actually like coming up with anything. So I can argue with the Bible, but I can't argue with him.
Sure.
I know we've talked about it in the past, but do you want to like open up the secret box to discuss how you do your rankings?
No, because
Okay.
there is no box.
Okay.
There is no secret.
It's just how you feel.
It's how I feel.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it's like it's not like likability versus like, do you literally go like, Margot seems really strong, so I'm going to place her?
No, I will say that I don't think about the matchups beforehand.
Okay.
Because I think that would be unfair.
Yeah.
But so I just make the 1 through 16 list.
But how do you say like, how does Moki get to number 2?
How do I say that? I don't know.
Okay. Fair enough.
I obviously do a very poor job at guessing what I think. Like I presumed that. Well, no, it's true. I thought that you would go to bat for Moki, despite him being universally despised.
Yeah, but you put Kane at number 1.
First murderer.
I get
None of these other people have killed anybody. I don't think.
Sure, I get it.
You can make an argument for Elisha.
Okay, right.
Maybe.
Sure. Yeah.
At least like,
Secondhand.
yeah. Like what is it when you're like an accessory?
Yeah, right,
Definite,
yes.
definite accessory.
Yeah.
Oh, and Moki has seen death.
Oh, Moki's seen some shit.
Moki
Yeah.
might be a murderer.
No, but
Or will be
He
a
stood
serial
by
killer.
and watched it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So we're at round 2.
He got that hat somewhere.
Ooh.
Oh God, chilling. Okay. Number 16, Gomer versus number 9, Elisha.
That Elisha. Still.
Yes, he's got the bear.
Yeah, Elisha's going to be tough to beat for me.
Yeah.
It is not.
Unless there's like a bear.
Right. Or
Well,
somebody
wait,
who can talk to bears would also work. I don't think anybody can talk to bears.
Yeah, no one really talks to animals.
Well, if it was a bear, Elisha could just command him to do something.
Elisha,
But we're thinking it'd be like bear v bear.
Oh, so his bear just materializes.
He just calls it. He calls the bear.
who won the last round?
Yeah.
I mean, the last game. Is Balaam still in this?
That's what I was actually thinking Balaam too, because Balaam is
talks
the
to animals.
only person who talked to animals, might be able to talk to the bear and get the turn.
And I'm going to say stronger prophet, or
I mean,
he has more
full-on
works.
magician or
I don't
wizard.
remember. I don't remember.
I think David might be.
David, I think, did.
Yeah.
No. David could kick Elisha's ass. I'm fine with that.
Yeah, took on a giant. Hey,
Yeah.
no. Fought a bear. David fought a bear. We haven't covered it. We have to cover it.
I thought it was just a lion.
He did lions and a bear, I believe.
There you go. Okay.
Okay. Number 5 and number 13. Number 5, Ruth versus number 13, Naaman.
Ooh, probably Naaman, just because he's an actual military leader.
Yeah, and he like battled leprosy. I'm not sure he.
He doesn't really have a quote unquote like soft spot for women. Doesn't have a
Not that we know of.
Weakness.
I could see that he has he's almost like asexual. He's just like all about that military life.
Yeah, he comes on the battlefield.
That's the only way he can get off.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm going to name
I
it.
also missed that part of the story, but
Yeah, we kind of breezed over it.
yeah. Okay.
I mean, he's potentially had like a nose or a thumb fall off. Like,
Right.
Yeah, he's seen some stuff.
Well, not necessarily. He might just have acne.
That's true too.
That's also true. Or like a couple warts.
Yeah.
But presuming that he did have some sort of like leprosy where he's at a nerve issue, the only time he could feel anything is when he's actually stabbed. When they got like to an
Or
internal
when he
nerve
was
button.
stabbing.
Or that too. Both.
It's the only thing that makes me feel.
So yeah, Naaman.
Yeah.
Great. Naaman advances. Number 6 versus number 3. Number 6, Gideon. Number 3, Adam.
Gideon.
Yeah, Gideon. He's got gimmicks,
He does have.
which would really overwhelm Adam.
Also, I know that he only had what was like 30 people.
300.
Why did I think 30? Of course it's 300. And I know that Gideon only had 300, but 300 people to Adam would freak him the fuck out.
Yeah. He's like, wait, I didn't create those. Where did
But they
come
are
from?
all related to him.
300 names.
Yeah, right.
He's just overwhelmed by like, oh God, I've already had to come up with
Bob.
two.
Did I ever say Jeff? Shit.
Yeah.
That's how you kill Adam. You just like make him name things.
Yeah.
It's like a reverse Rumpelstiltskin.
Yes, exactly.
I do like the fairy tale, like the idea that he has a certain number of things that he can name a day,
Right.
and then he just falls asleep.
Yeah. And he's out. I mean, that does feel a little Adam-like. He's just like, oh, got to take a nap now.
Yeah.
All right, Gideon advances.
Is it the seventh day yet?
Okay, this is the battle. I mean, this is the one we're all waiting for. This gets your ass in the seat. I'm sitting right up front for this one. It's number 10, Margot versus number 2, Moki.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, Margot kills
Margot.
Moki. Like, no.
Yeah.
But it's a fun one, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because Moki feels betrayed.
She's been waiting for
it.
this.
Also may be very, very short. It might be very short. Like, it's a jab to the neck, and then
She
just
also
a neck
just
snap.
killed a kid.
She did just kill a kid.
She's like, her appetite is whetted.
Yeah,
She
right.
was projecting Moki's face onto
Yeah.
the little tiny baby Samuel. I mean, like the ref, like the bell hasn't even stopped vibrating.
Yeah, and just like snap.
Yep.
And then like puts on the cap. Oh yeah.
Yep.
Totally.
Yep.
I get very like.
She's like, why are you wearing that stupid belt? Why is he wearing that belt? Like over a shirt? It's weird.
I'm gonna say
That
90s,
look is
80s,
very
90s.
in right now.
Ugh.
Tan France would be like, Moki, you got it going on, buddy.
It makes me sad that you know who that is.
Tan France or Moki?
No, that Nick knows who Tan France is.
Oh. It makes me more sad that I know who Moki is from the
would
Bible
agree.
Adventure cartoon.
I guess context matters. Yeah, that's fair.
Okay. So we're moving on to round 3.
Bring it.
Number 16, still in it. No, not in it. Here we are, round number 3. Number 9, Elisha versus number 13, Naaman.
See, that's good. I'm glad this matchup happened because that's like the only person I could see taking out Elisha. It'd be a good one because
Naaman, if Naaman could take the bear.
Because Naaman has been healed by God, but Elisha can kind of like summon God.
I was going to say that water would be an issue, but bears love water.
Bears love water.
Well, like every fucking photo from Alaska is like a bear in the middle of water swatting at fish.
I'm going to say bears love salmon.
Yeah.
Right. But they're not
afraid of water.
Yeah.
Bears also don't care about leprosy.
Nope.
Are we saying that Elisha can summon one bear?
It was just one mama bear, right?
Oh, was it?
Or was it bears?
I thought it was bears.
I mean, that does tip the scale. Like one bear, Naaman might be able to like revenant at that shit.
Yeah, I don't know why I thought it was bears.
I could see Naaman standing like ankle deep in some water with his little like that little leather tunic and his little short sword with like a circle of bears around him and just taking him out. Now a bear gets a hit in. And,
like he's bleeding.
But
at the
Naaman
end of
doesn't
it.
feel it.
Right.
Okay.
Right. He could even like they could take an arm,
And that's all.
like his non-sword arm.
And he just like throw it at him.
Yeah.
That's all that Elisha has, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Because once you get through the bear, Elisha is
Just an angry bald guy.
is basically Hosea.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
I think I'm going Naaman.
Yeah. I think I am too.
I mean, we don't know how many people Naaman's killed.
Fair enough. I thought for sure that y'all seemed attached to having Elisha like go through. You were talking like,
Yeah. No. I like.
this is the
how's
right.
Elisha doing in the Tournament of Champions?
I like the idea.
Yeah.
This is the right matchup, though.
And I'm also thinking like if I'm thinking ahead of who I want to upset Samson, because eventually someone's got to have to upset Samson because fuck Samson. I like Naaman for a couple reasons. One, I think that he like where Samson has like insane strength, he doesn't have a lot of cunning, and Naaman has
He's the general,
right. He actually has planning and is so revered by his people.
The Gentile general.
Yep.
Also,
like that.
He's got a
as
name
I
already.
think David is in the championship bracket. Like David Naaman.
Yeah, that could be interesting.
That's good head to head.
It is.
Yeah, Naaman, I feel like might have a good chance at doing this. Plus, he's one of the only people who's kind of pagan-y, technically.
Sure. Well, he's Gentile.
Yeah.
I mean, he does believe in Jesus.
But
kind of the
isn't it kind
point.
of just like he believes in all of the gods? Like he respects all of the gods?
Sure.
Pantheist.
Yeah.
Okay. Here's a semifinal that I'm looking forward to and that I think I know what's going to happen. Number 6, Gideon versus number 10, Margot. Has Margot met her match? She's got a taste for blood.
Yeah.
She's wearing Moki's hat. Maybe she even like cut off one of his ears and put it in her cargo shorts.
Yep.
Sneaky military genius, though.
I mean, is he though?
Genius is a strong word.
He's the guy who put together the Dirty Dozen. Like that's not necessarily.
He's a successful military weirdo.
What's the actor's name? Lee. Fuck. It doesn't matter.
I'm going Gideon. Gideon's got the element of surprise.
Gideon is just
he's
just
like
a
pulling
wheat
things
farmer,
out of his
though.
pocket.
All he is a wheat farmer who happens to like be using a winery to thresh his wheat. That's all he's got. He isn't a military genius or military person at all.
But he like will just pull random stuff out of his cargo shorts.
That is true. That is true.
And,
The
she's
battle
like,
of the cargo
"What?"
shorts. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, he's got like a backpack and a fanny pack.
Here's another argument for Gideon. I think that Margot, in almost all cases, is going to be awestruck because she's the only one of the three who knows who anybody is.
Oh, gosh, golly, is that Gideon?
Exactly.
The Gideon?
Exactly.
That's fair.
Samuel may not have been big enough because he was just a child, and she didn't recognize him.
Yeah,
As,
right.
not being full on
and,
Samuel.
And Gideon would have snuck into her camp the previous night and like heard her dream about how she was going to be beaten by Gideon.
Right, because she had to dream about food.
But then he also wouldn't be thrown that she was obviously from the future because
Right.
no one is ever thrown that they're obviously from the future.
Right.
So I'm going Gideon.
Yeah, I think Gideon.
Okay. Gideon it is.
It's okay. Naaman will get him.
Agreed.
Well, bump, bada, bump, bump, bum. It's the championship, and you just already called it in one sentence. 13, Naaman. 6 Gideon.
I'm really excited that a Gentile won this.
Yeah.
And that he's advancing.
Yeah. By the way, it's no, like, I feel like Gideon doesn't even try to fight. He just like puts his sword down. Well, hold on.
Okay.
No, so Gideon is fine with going up against crazy odds.
He only knows how to bang his sword and make noise.
Right.
Remember?
But really effectively.
But he just gets
Timing matters.
He gets people to kill each other.
Yes. But
That doesn't work on.
it might not, but let's just like, since it's our fucking dojo, we can do whatever we want.
Thank you.
What if whoever is putting this together says that the fight happens sometime in the next 48 hours? That there's no determined time.
Then Naaman just is standing in ankle deep water, just with his sword drawn, just not blinking for 48 hours.
I would also like, it's possible that he could be like up to his neck with like military, like black and green, camouflage face paint, like just with his like 2 inches of his sword peeking out of the water, and he's just in the water, like just waiting.
Absolutely. And you get that torch and water and it's toast.
Yeah. Okay.
I will say though, like Gideon, more than any of the other characters, especially this round, he's got the best like introduction and coming into the ring.
Oh yeah.
You know, he like comes in on like a stretch Hummer.
Sure.
With like a cannon and cheerleaders and like strobes.
Right.
He's got like Pantera playing.
Wait, are we talking about Gideon?
Gideon.
Oh no, Gideon had just like, it's a bunch of like 300 dudes run in, and it's all completely dark, and suddenly they break all of their vases and like their torches flare out.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
There's,
and then
there's strobes.
Yeah.
Derek has a
But
pretty
then
good
they
one
all
too
have electric
because
guitars.
Oh yeah.
Derek has a pretty good one too because he just like trips on the red carpet and like, oh gosh,
Oh, my ankle. Oh, we forgot that
Like in the background, like Shaggy and Scooby like poke out and then like disappear.
Yeah.
I forgot that Margot twists her ankle once too.
Did she?
Twisting your ankle once does not make you susceptible to like
Well, we're using
falling in battle.
We're using it on Derek.
Sure.
Yeah, but he consistently like, I guess it is
But
only
she
once.
did it. Yeah, she did it once as well.
Well, okay. Naaman's it.
I'm happy about
Well
that.
done, Naaman.
RIP to Hosea and all the rest.
Really?
Cage
R.I.P.?
match. Cage match. Samson, Naaman, David.
Oh,
It's a good fight.
that's a good fight. I think we need to do.
We need to like
one
someone
more.
with magic next time.
Yeah, we need one more.
Yeah, that is one thing that was lacking. The closest thing we have is summoning a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there was some. You could have some argument for. Oh fuck! What's this? We're talking about with the donkey,
Balaam.
Also, well, character heavy, this one. Last one, I had to pull out some names.
Like Oprah or something?
Yeah.
Yes. I think
Oprah
Bernie
would've
Sanders
been-
was in there.
Bernie Sanders and Oprah were in there.
Yeah. So this was all, KJV canon.
We haven't. You know, we could have pulled in this one. We didn't. We could have pulled in like the dragon from from Revelation.
Yes, right. No, I did think about that.
Okay.
Like the beast.
Right.
But I thought it
Well, now I'm upset that you didn't.
Well, it's just I had all like just kind of normies. I felt like it would be too unfair. Would there be anybody on this list that you would say
No.
beast, no problem?
Okay.
By the way,
here, we need to have another match at some point where it's just biblical
Sure.
beasts.
Into that.
I like
Very into
that.
Cherubim v. Beast of Revelation.
Sure.
V. Leviathan.
V dragon, like from multiple points in the or baby dragons,
V.
tiny dragons.
Fire serpents.
Yeah, the fire serpents.
Yes, absolutely.
I was gonna say next battle bracket we will have full grown Samuel, who isn't insignificant.
Yeah, but he's still going to die.
Yeah, probably.
Could we get one or two magic users in the next 20?
We'll see.
Samuel. We might be able to pull some more Moses.
There's no more magic Moses, though.
Really magic Moses, but we get angry Moses.
Yeah, he gets a bunch of rules.
Yeah, but then the way he treats his people after the rules.
Yeah, so he's like a mad dad.
I can make an argument for some more violent shit.
What if there was a religious version of Magic Mike that was Magic Moses?
Oh God, it's just like a
Just
overweight,
significantly more body hair.
like
Totally.
bearded man, like jiggling.
Yep.
He's just eating sweet bread and walking.
Yeah, but like cornflaky white cornflakes. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Well, thanks for putting up with this.
Yeah, that was fun.
Great.
Hey, thank you so much for listening. You can follow us at KJVPod on both Twitter and Instagram. And this week, we'd love to hear from you about why you listen to our podcast. So if you would, take a second and send us a voicemail to dearjesus@kingjamesvirgin.com or tweet us at KJVPod. Why you listen to the show. Maybe you're a lapsed Christian and you feel some camaraderie with Alan or I. Maybe you grew up with no religion and you're totally resonating with Nick. Or maybe you're still a believer and you have a sense of humor or something else.
Or hate us.
I mean, I guess you could. If you are listening to the show and hate us, like, don't do that to yourself.
Yeah, please stop.
Take a mental health break from our show. We don't really give a shit.
I love that we are addressing a made-up human and persuading them to stop listening to our show.
If you're not getting joy from the show, like, what the fuck are you doing? It's a comedy podcast. Anyway. But for whatever reason you're listening to this show, we'd like to know why. So
yeah, before you stop listening, call us.
Or tweet us. Either way. But yeah, you can send that voice memo to dearjesus.com. No, don't. I mean, you can do that, but it's not going to get to us. dearjesus@kingjamesvirgin.com or at KJVPod.
Hey guys, I hate you so fucking much. I can't wait to unsubscribe from your fucking show.
Please do. Like, there's so much shit going on in the world. Just don't add anger to it.
Totally.
Thanks to Mascaras and Resurrection Records for the use of our theme song, Kick Sadi, off the album El Moran. And this week's Resurrection Records artist is Bad Coyotes. You can find links to these songs, to stickers we have for sale, and we still got the $1 plus tax stickers on our website, kingjamesvirgin.com.
That'll do it for us this week on the podcast. Until next week. Oh, wait a minute. What's this? I just got a text from the Waj. Ruth was involved in a doping scandal.
Oh, that totally tracks.
Yeah. So sorry to break the news here, but
Okay,
bye.
Bye.
Still dead, no coming down from kind of way.